Thank you, Maxine. I'm happy to do this. Everything holds out.
You need a microphone?
How you doing, John?
Hi, Harry. I want you to feel like I'm in your living room, and you said, oh, well, I heard you could play the piano and sing. Well, you do a few things. And so that's what I want you to do. And if you'd like to sing along as we go, and a couple of them I'm going to ask you to sing, and so we'll take it from here. The first number that, well, first of all, on the back row in the black is my daughter, Ellen Rogers.
Hi,
Good morning. Good morning.
Many of you know Ellen. And then also in the purple shirt and tie is Charles Manning, who is the assistant choir director at St. Luke's, where I sing with him every second and fourth Sunday morning at 7:30. It's an early hour to be with Charles, but we get through it. And before that, he was the choir director and organist at Broadway Methodist Church 100 years ago. And so we've had a long history together.
Wait a minute, what had his name again?
Charles Manning.
Charles Manning.
Charles Manning. Jeanette knows him.
86th Street, St. Luke's at 86th Street.
Yeah. Right.
See, there's two St. Luke's there, but I know which one. I knew which one you meant.
And anybody in their right mind would not play and sing with him in the audience. but I, you know, I'm a little tipsy every once in a while. So, but the first number that that I'm going to do is A Great Day, and it's by Vincent Youmans. And he was one of the big six in the 1920s Broadway musicals, along with Jerome Kern, Irving Berlin, George and Ira Gershwin, Cole Porter, Richard Rodgers. Some other things that Youmans wrote include Tea for Two, More Than You Know, Hallelujah, and Without a Song. So, here we go with Vincent Youmans' Great Day. Oh, one other important person that I forgot that knows more about me than he should is Dave Metzger. Dave and I were in the legislature at the same time in 1965. That kind of dates us a little bit, doesn't it?
Why did you say that?
And I remember we were both from the 10th Congressional District of Indiana, and I remember that there was an article in the paper that wondered whether it was going to be Dave or whether it was going to be me that would run for Congress, and we neither one did. So here we are in Indianapolis. When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. Angels in the sky promise that by and by there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you somewhere before you will hear his horn. It's not far away. Hold up your hands and say, there's gonna be a great day. It's not far away. Hold up your hands and say, there's gonna be a great day. Thank you. Thank you. That was written in the 1920s. And now we're going to go to backwards on the calendar. And this next number was written in 1607. And it's part of a set of music that's called Sundry Kinds, and it was written, the words were written by Thomas Ford. The piece is called There Is a Lady, and it's spelled L-A-D-Y-E, and I suppose if we were in England, rather than at 38th and Meridian, we'd say Lady, but I'm going to say Lady. So here we go with There Is a Lady. Sweet and kind, was never face so pleased my mind. I did but see her passing by, and yet I love her till I die. Her gesture, motion, and her smile, her wit, her voice, my heart beguile. Beguile my heart, I know not why, and yet I love her till I die. Cupid is winged, and doth range her country, so my love doth change. But change she earth, or change she sky, yet will I love her, yet will I love her till I die. In case you're wondering what's going on here, we're glad to have Jim Simmons from WFYI, who's doing a little taping this morning. Do you want to tell them what you're doing?
I'm the series producer of a TV show called The Art of the Matter, and it's a weekly TV art show. And we're doing a theme show about all art for all ages. And the person we picked was his granddaughter Emma, who's in junior civic and does a lot of stuff at Beef and Boards. And as long as we were at it, we thought, well, we might just do the whole
When's it gonna be at?
Here's, pardon me?
When's it gonna be at?
It's gonna, when's it gonna be aired? It's gonna be later in May. I guess I can let somebody here know. I don't know the exact date. It will be one of those Tuesdays later in the month at 7:30. But the exact date that it's gonna air on is
7:30 in the evening?
Yes, and it also repeats at 6:30 that next Saturday. Only if you know which dates. So I'll get back to somebody here from the church and let them know what date it's going to be on.
Isn't this a bunch of taking contributions too?
No, that was last month. And those of you who like to avoid that, the next pledge drive will be in June, so you can spend those times going on picnics that way, so you don't have to watch it. But anyway, no, this will be late in May.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, the next number that we're going to do, and I hope that you all noticed the beautiful trees when you were coming in, all in bloom. And I thought we were at spring. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to do a number called Trees, and the poem, as you all know, was written by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who lives with rain. Words are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. And continuing on with our springtime idea, the next number is about a man who was plowing. And notice how he describes the rain, how he describes the seeds, the sod, and the spreading trees, and the birds that sing. And I think that his description is very unique, and I think you'll think so too. But the unique thing about it is that the man is blind. And so I'm going to sing now The Blind Plowman by Clark. Set my hand can say we're going from the sublime to the ridiculous, and we're going to do a number that was written in the early 1900s, and it's called On the Road to Mandalay. And it was, the words were written by Rudyard Kipling, who was an English person, and was born in Bombay, India, and later moved to Vermont. And he must have had a girlfriend in Mandalay, which was the capital of Burma. I'm going to tell you 2 or 3 things that are in the song that you need to know about. He talks about she smokes a cheroot, which is an open-ended cigar, and he talks about Thibaw, who was the last king of Burma, and the great god Bud, who was her god. And so now we're, and the music was written by Ole Speaks, who's from over in Ohio. So it's India and it's Ohio, and we'll see. If I could get my English accent going, we'll see what happens. On the Road to Mandalay.
Temple